What is up, guys? I'm Stevie. Welcome back to the channel where we upload the most average content on YouTube. I hope you guys are having an amazing weekend as always. I hope you guys have a great and safe Halloween as well. And in today's video, it's going to be a little different. Instead of just a gameplay, we're going to talk about whether or not you should buy Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2. The second, because Call of Duty decided to name the game the same name as a game that already exists. But forget that. So we're going to talk about some things that are good about the game, and we're going to talk about some things that are not so great about the game. And that way you can have a better idea of if you should buy it. You know, I know a lot of you guys don't want to drop like $60, $70 on a game, and it turns out to be trash. So that is what I am here for. So first thing that I want to talk about with you guys is this idea of camos in this game is so easy. Like, I've never been one to camo grind personally, but I know that all of the camo grind people are going to love this because getting gold camos has never been so easy. So for the SPR, I had to get 50 kills with it and 50 ADS kills. So that unlocks 2 of my base camos. Like each gun has 4 base camos for that specific gun. And since I'm using the SBR, it's a sniper. So I got those together basically, like all of my kills were ADS. Then I just had to get like 20 shots or 20 kills when I'm like mounted and 30 kills while I'm prone. So that took me like a few matches. And then I just have to get 10 3-kill streaks with the SPR. And I have a gold SPR. And from what I know, that's how it is for all the guns to get gold camo. So if you want a camo grind and you like camo grinding, I promise you it's going to be the easiest camo grind of your life. Next thing we're going to talk about, and this is the worst part of the game. So this is a single thing that might make me not play this game as much as I thought I was. The gun unlock system and the gun attachment system is horrifically bad. I don't know if other people disagree. Maybe if you're a camo grinder and you use all the guns anyways, this doesn't sound bad to you. But for example, if you want to unlock a specific gun that, you know, previous Call of Duties, you could just level up to level 40 and you unlock that gun. Or if you hit level 55, the max level, you have all the guns. You don't got to worry about anything else. Now, you need to unlock certain guns by leveling up other guns, which you have to unlock by leveling up other guns. So for example, I think the MP5, you have to use like a LMG or like a battle rifle. You have to almost max that gun out. Then that unlocks you like a AR that you have to then max out, and then you get the MP5. So like you just want to use the MP5, but you have to use like 2 or 3 other guns just to unlock the MP5. And it's not just like that for guns, it's like that for attachments as well. I know when they came out with the idea of their whole new system, it sounded really cool because it sounded like you didn't have to grind out all, you know, every single gun, that if you grind out one gun it would give you progress towards another. That's kind of how it works, but it's honestly worse than what it was before, because now you can't even get a certain attachment on your, let's just stick with the MP5. So let's say you finally grind out the MP5. So you're like, okay, well now if I just get my MP5 max level, I have all the attachments for it, right? No, you probably only have like 10% of the attachments for this gun, because you literally have to get level ups on other guns to get attachments for the gun that you want to use. So to get like a red dot sight, I believe I saw a TikTok on this, you have to use 4 other guns, 3 or 4 other guns, max them out basically, before you can put a specific red dot sight on your MP5. Now that is just, I don't know who at Call of Duty thought that was a good idea, because if it was just restricted to the classes, like SMGs worked like that, AR, like that would make sense. But me, as someone who basically has always used SMGs and snipers, I now have to use LMGs, I have to use battle rifles, whatever that, I have to use all these guns that I don't want to use just to get one attachment on the gun that I want. And then that goes into the next thing, which I guess this is good or bad depending on who you are. I feel like if you're one of those people like me, you like to gun-ho people, you just like to go, then I feel like this might be a bad thing for you. Whereas if you're more of a tactical player, you're one of those people who've always been upset with how movement is, you'll like this. The time to kill is stupidly fast. And for everyone except for me, because I feel like I'd be 5-tapping people and they're not dead, and then they turn around and I get shot once in the head with an AR and I'm done. But besides that, maybe I'm just trash at the game. The reason that is even more important, connected to my last point about the gun leveling system, you have to level the guns up. It's not like, you know, previous Call of Duties where movement was, you know, viable and time to kill wasn't as fast. So like you could outplay someone with a better gun. No, now you cannot do that. I've been playing with people who are already level 55 and they have a maxed out AK, and if I if they see me within a second of me starting to shoot them, I can hit them first. I get two tapped, and I won't win the fight. Because if I don't have a gun that has the best barrel, the best muzzle, all these things, then I'm not going to win that gunfight. So that it makes it even more annoying, because you not only do you need to do these, level ups with all these other guns to get the gun you want, you basically have to if you want to be competitively viable in the game. You don't want to just get shit on and called a trash can in the post game lobby. So that is a huge problem to me. That's something that they technically could fix, the TTK, but I don't think it's probably going to happen. I don't know if Call of Duty, I know they've changed some stuff in like Warzone Rebirth with how much base health you have, but I don't think they've ever in multiplayer changed like TTK and changed how much like base damage you need to take to die in the game. So rest in peace to that. So the next thing I want to talk about is the maps. The maps are 50-50. I would say there's no mediocre maps. They are either trash or they are really good. And I think it's really what people have been asking for. So maybe it's just my preference, because obviously all of this stuff is my opinion, that they made some of those smaller maps that feel kind of three-laney. Not exactly now, because we have doors, windows, and buildings and all this stuff. But I feel like there's some small maps that feel like really engaging, and then there's some maps that are just huge, where you can spawn in a field and you have people 100 meters away from you behind a rock pre-aiming your spawn, and you can't even leave your spawn because someone has an ACOG site locked down on where you're going to come from. So I hate those maps. I think they're terrible, but some people like them. I know some people like Ground War, but I don't know why people wouldn't just play Ground War. Like, if you like those big maps, just do that. Like, I don't know why they have this middle area in multiplayer where they put maps that are just too small to be a Ground War map, but they put it in a 6v6, because it's not even like we have pacing like in Call of Duty Vanguard. We don't have 8v8 or 12v12. I don't remember what all it was. I barely played Vanguard, but it's still 6v6 on this giant map. It's just, I don't know. Let me know what you guys think so far. Like, if you're watching this to get opinions, ask me any questions. I got you. But also, if you've already played the game, if you're playing it right now, let me know what your guys' thoughts are, because I'm really curious to hear what you guys think, especially when it comes to certain like gun things, maybe settings, stuff that maybe could help me out and help other people in the community out to have a more enjoyable experience. Because I'm going to be honest, right now I am not having a great time playing this game. I know it's early Call of Duty, so a lot of the time what you're going to deal with is people either trying to like farm their guns, or they're farming their KD. They want to have good stats, so they're just sitting behind a wall. They're mounted up. People aren't moving. People don't want to run around. They don't want to make noise, because they just want every kill to just be, oh, I'm pre-aiming behind this wall, and someone's going to come out, I'm going to kill them. That way they can go positive every game, level up their guns, Whereas once you get like a month or two into the game where people are just playing to have fun, they have their guns leveled up, maybe it'll be better. But so right now, honestly, I would probably wait to buy this game. I even told myself I wasn't gonna get Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2, just because I bought Vanguard, I bought Cold War, and I barely played them. The only time I ever really played them was to grind out specific guns to play Rebirth or to play Warzone. Modern Warfare 2019 still feels better than this game. The time to kill in that game I feel was perfect. Movement was perfect. The maps weren't great in that game, but they had a lot of old maps that were good in the game, so that made it fun. But yeah, so that's kind of my take on it. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments if you've already played, and let me know if you have any questions. And if anyone wants to run, let me know. Drop a comment. Maybe I can shoot you. Can reach out to me on Instagram, TikTok. I'm basically on all platforms. You can shoot me a DM if you want to run. Maybe we can get like a little squad together, have some fun, create some content. But yeah, guys, until next time, peace.